So I went to Harrison for their Saturday morning/afternoon breakfast or brunch meal. For the first time in a while. Then I went back to my dorm room. And I ended up falling asleep in my dorm room. Woke up about an hour before I had to go for my ushering for the play Crimes of the Heart tonight. I had to be there by 6:30, made it around 6:04 to the Tower Fine Arts Building. I put on 2 packets of duck sauce. It's not spicy this time because we ran late because I ushered. We started driving there around 10. So we went on Google Maps so we could find the name of the place, Golden Pond. Or I believe it's Golden Pond now. Because there is a nearby place that's called Golden Pond. Basically right at the corner store by Mom's house. We found the number and we called the place around 10:20. And we got there about 20 minutes later. I don't think I've mentioned this before, but my phone is now paired with the Bluetooth for my dad's car radio. So now I can play the audio of YouTube videos from my dad's car speakers. And the first video I chose was an animation that was uploaded to YouTube in March 2009 that I believe was for a contest to demonstrate an animation contest where the premise was you had to explain the feature primarily between cartoon classics where you had various characters' heads as props, and as a result of that you could change the head or the body of a character to create a new character in a sort of way. That was pretty much the main premise behind Shape-Shifting George, a video I made on Go Animate. I believe I'm most known for the Dan Hamming series because that's primarily what I did on Go Animate. I'm hoping to make a 99th episode. Basically with Dan Hamming and his friends at a trailer park community. And it's supposed to be more inspirational. It's supposed to have an emotional feeling. Today's the 7th, and a good classic Go animator Smirks uploaded a video on one of his 3 channels and I left a comment talking about how I enjoyed his Go Animate videos and his FL Studio songs. And about how I hope to make my own music using FL Studio and make my own backgrounds with vector graphics. I believe that's how you do it these days. And I got a reply from Smirks. It was a simple cheers, man, but I liked getting that reply. And I told him that I've been on Go Animate since 2013. I pretty much make original content now. The Dan Hamming series was initially a grounded series, but it isn't now. I forgot about that. And by the way, I'm now out of those. So I now have to do these 12-hour ones. But I almost have enough to get that last Stormtrooper health upgrade. The cost is 3,000, and I believe it would add 25 health to the Stormtroopers. As for the play itself, it was pretty interesting. There were 2 intermissions, a traditional one that lasted roughly 10 minutes, and then one that was very brief. You even said so on the program. During the ushering, I didn't really escort anyone to their seats. Only about a third of the seats were filled. And I believe there were a total of 10 ushers, roughly. There were 4 around me at the door I was at. Which were for those seated at 106 or lower. If it was a 107 seat, you were supposed to go to the other door. One that I believe was this way to me. So to the right. The story is told through a series of conversations with just a total of 6 characters, I believe. And the set throughout the entire play remains pretty much the same. I don't think I can say any more without spoiling it.